Hello, this is Mrs. Kinlock, and I am here to show you how to use your charts. So, this is for Spanish 1B, and this is how your charts work. When you open up the link, this is what you should see at the top, so make sure that's what you see. And you will be taken to the first page, which is the notes page. Notice at the bottom, you see where I'm pointing where it says notes? Each one of these is a different page. This is your Unit 1 vocab. This is your Unit 2 vocab. So as you get to each unit, you'll see exactly what you need on these tabs to complete the assignments in that section. So when you come to Unit 1 and you want to start on Lesson 1, these are the words you're going to need for all of the answers and all of the things that they ask you to do. Now, this is for the whole unit. So on Lesson 1, you see the whole unit. And then you see how they break it down as the units go along. So Lesson 2 includes words that are in Lesson 1. In other words, Lesson 1 has all of the words for the whole unit. And then the subsequent units, they break it down, all those words down into little parts. There might be some extra words on Unit 1, but that's for the most part what it is. Now, you'll see some things in red or some things over to the side as you look at these charts. Well, this one, when you get to Lesson 2, Unit 1, Lesson 2, they're going to ask you to do some things with the verb tenir. So here's the verb tenir. Here's some different ways that it's used. But I want to know how to actually use it to make a sentence. So I look over here, see all forms of tenir on your ER tab. So I look across the bottom, and you might have to scroll because we have lots of tabs here, and click on the one that says ER. This is the ER tab because they're all ER verbs on this tab. And so you can see every verb, every infinitive ends in ER. So this is how I would conjugate the verb tenir. So if I wanted to say, I am warm. See, tener calor means to be warm. If I want to say I am warm, I have to use the one that's in the yo column because yo means I. So yo tengo calor means I am warm. And so that's just a demonstration of one way that you will be able to use these. And sometimes you'll see these for different kinds of things on different tabs. Let's see if there's any more here. Unit 2 has some. Let's see if there's any notes over here. Nothing that you need from there. I want to just show you where there's some more on the side. Okay, so right here. So Unit 4, Lesson 4 has notes that go with it. So I put the link to the notes right here. So when you see little things like these, click on them because they'll take you to another notes page that's going to show you exactly what you need to do for that lesson. Okay? Another thing that you'll see on all your vocab charts is something that says culture content. Well, there's lots of questions on your quick checks and your different assignments that ask you culture questions. So when you click on these, I have compiled all of the culture content, things that they teach you in the lessons, all onto one document. That way you don't have to go searching back through all of the content to find the things that you're looking for. So for example, they asked me a question about Cusco and I didn't know where it was on the sheet, I can click edit, find, and then I can type in Cusco. And there's the first place it appears right there, and it brings you right to it. So once I get down there, then I'll start to see all the things about that, okay? So that's one way that you can make that a little bit easier when you're searching up information. And every one of these has a different page on it that says culture content. Here's this one at the top. So every one of them has it. Now, this semester, we're going to learn about past tense verbs. All of these verbs are in the present tense, right? To say, like, I help, I buy, I cut, something I do regularly or that I'm doing today. But if I want to talk about the past, we're going to learn a little bit about that this semester. So wait until we get to the lesson that talks about past tense verbs, and you'll be able to use this tab then. One last thing I want to point out is that there is the subject pronouns on every single page. You will notice that on every page. That's how important it is. Okay, you must know your subject pronouns. Yo means I, tu means you, informal, and so on down the line. Really pay attention to those because they're super important. So the last thing on this notes page, these are literally just all your notes. So there's not too much to say about that. If you get to a section that's asking about something specific with one of these things, well, there's the notes and me trying to explain it to you in a little bit different way than Connexus that, if Connexus wasn't clear for you, hopefully my notes will be. And if you were in 1A and you want to link to those charts for you want to use something from last semester, or even if you weren't in 1A, you can still go back and look. And there's that. So I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.